this is Karen.
Hello, everybody. I am Cuckoo Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of our lesson called The Cuckoo, Not Your Average Bird. And the vocabulary words are distinct.
Distinct.
There's a distinct flavor of peppers in this dish.
Specific.
Specific.
Do you have any specific ideas for this project?
Nope. Species.
Species.
The zoo hosts dozens of species of birds.
Reputation.
Reputation.
He has a reputation for being a responsible worker.
Unfaithful.
Unfaithful.
Mary broke up with her unfaithful boyfriend.
So we're talking about the cuckoo.
Cuckoo bird, right?
Yeah, so...
What do you know about this bird?
Well, actually, recently I was at a store and saw a cuckoo clock. And my wife really wanted to get this cuckoo clock, but they are so expensive.
Are they expensive?
Yeah, because they're really made in Germany and imported here, and they're made from real wood and by hand.
Okay, well, they do look really, really nice and neat.
Cool. I had one growing up because my grandfather is German.
Oh, really?
Yes, but this bird has a bad reputation.
How so?
That's why we say if you're crazy, you're cuckoo.
That's right. You can call someone cuckoo if you think they are crazy.
Well, one thing they do is they trick other birds into raising their eggs or their young.
So they will put their own eggs in other birds' nests.
And trick them into hatching them and to raising them.
So what do? They just kind of fly off and do their own thing?
I guess. And also they'll take the eggs of that bird and just its eggs and basically just
That's
destroy
not
them.
very nice.
So rude, right?
Yeah. So that's why cuckoo birds, they don't have a good reputation, right?
Yeah. But they're pretty interesting.
I guess so. Quite a personality. Let's learn more about the cuckoo birds.
Okay.
The cuckoo, not your average bird. It's called cuckoo in French and kukos in Greek. Russians know it as kukushka, while Germans have named it kukuk. We are talking, of course, about the cuckoo, a bird whose call sounds like its name in many languages. Besides its iconic cry, the cuckoo has other distinct traits that have inspired people to associate this bird with specific ideas.
Today's lesson is the cuckoo, not your average bird. Part 1. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. And yes, the cuckoo is a real bird. When we hear cuckoo, we might think of cuckoo clocks and that little bird that pops out and says cuckoo every hour, but it's actually based on a real bird, and that is actually the real bird's name. So let's begin the article. And as we begin reading, we discover that cuckoo isn't just the name in English, it's actually pretty much the name in many other languages. So it begins. It's called cuckoo in French and kukos in Greek. Russians know it as kukushka.
1 second. Say that again.
Russians know it as kukushka.
One more time.
Kukushka.
That's beautiful.
While Germans have named it kukuk.
Not as beautiful.
Not as nice.
Not
I like
as beautiful.
kukushka though.
Kukushka is
It sounds like a
fantastic.
nickname for your, pet.
Anyways, we're talking, of course, about the cuckoo, a bird whose call sounds like its name in many languages. So all of these words, they sound similar because the cuckoo makes the cuckoo sound. That's its song, that's its call. And besides its iconic cry, cuckoo, cuckoo, the cuckoo has other distinct traits that have inspired people to associate this bird with specific ideas. Now, before we go any further, we've got 2 vocabulary words to discuss. The first of these is the word distinct. It's an adjective. If something is distinct, it's unique, and it's very different, okay? A distinct trait is a trait that maybe only you have. It's something that you have that sets you apart from other people or other things. So here we're saying the cuckoo has distinct traits. These are traits, or these are qualities that only the cuckoo has, and these things make the cuckoo what it is. For example, there's a distinct flavor of peppers in this dish. Yeah, that pepper flavor is fantastic. It's very distinct, or it's very unique. I like it.
And you won't confuse it with any other taste. It's very clearly pepper. So you've been very specific about the taste that you are tasting. If you're specific, you're precise, you're exact. You're not talking about lots of things or categories or groups of things. You're talking about one exact thing, all right? For example, I could say I'm taking a holiday in Taiwan. For 5 days I'll be in northern Taiwan, and for 4 days I'll be in southern Taiwan.
But where are you going in North Taiwan and then South Taiwan?
You want the specific place.
Yes.
Oh, so for 2 days I'll be in Taipei, and then for 3 days in Hsinchu, and then we'll go down south for 2 days down in Tainan, and then 2 more days in Pingdong. So I've been very specific, very precise, giving you exactly the name of the exact place that I will be. It's not general, it's not hard to figure out, it's very clear. For example, do you have any specific ideas for this project? Instead of saying, let's do a good project, that's not specific. What kind of project? Be exact, be precise. Let's take a break.
Let's take a break. See you then, folks. See you after the break.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now. Specific.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。大家有没有听过一首儿歌？布谷布谷，快快布谷。好，我们这2天要介绍的就是布谷鸟，或是叫做大杜鹃。这种鸟的英文是 cuckoo。cuckoo 这个字可以泛指杜鹃科的鸟类，也可以用来指最普遍的大杜鹃布谷鸟。那这时候又称为 common cuckoo。好，在其他各种不同的语言当中，这种鸟的名字听起来都跟它的叫声很像。那布谷鸟除了它具有代表性的叫声之外，还有其他明显的特点，使得人们把这种鸟跟一些特定的想法联想在一起。好，课文里面用到 associate A with B 来表达把 A 跟 B 联想在一起。这边还有2个单字 distinct。它是形容词，形容显著的、明显的或是有区别的。specific， 它是形容特定的、明确的或是具体的。Mike 老师在解释单字时用到 category， 它是指种类或是类别，那它是拼作 category。好，接回到课文中。
The cuckoo, not your average bird. One of these features is the way the common cuckoo tricks other bird species into raising its own young. A female cuckoo is known to leave its egg in another nest for the unknowing host bird to feed and raise as its own. The female cuckoo might also remove a host egg so that its own baby can get more food. Other times, the newborn cuckoo will push the eggs or chicks out of the nest.
All right, everyone. Today we are cuckoo for cuckoos. The actual cuckoo bird, though, we're not actually crazy, but you can say that someone is cuckoo if they're crazy, or you can say that someone is cuckoo for something when they're really enthusiastic about that thing. But all jokes aside, let's learn some more about the cuckoo. One of these features, one of these distinct features that cuckoos have, is the way the common cuckoo tricks other bird species into raising its own young. Wow, it sounds like the cuckoo has kids and then finds a way to get other birds to raise its kids.
Yes.
That's kind of terrible.
Cuckoos are terrible parents.
Terrible parents. Anyways, yes, it says here that the common cuckoo tricks other bird species. Now, what is a species? A species is the most specific grouping of an animal that you can get. Okay, when you have a species, you've got a single type of animal that can make babies with another member of its species. Like birds, let's say, and dogs are not in the same species, okay? They can't make babies. They're not even close to being related. Now, a dog and another dog, even dogs of different breeds, okay? They can make baby dogs. They're in the same species. For example, the zoo hosts dozens of species of birds, all different types and kinds.
So they might be birds, but penguins and ostriches would be different species.
They're not making babies.
They're not.
So
They're not getting together.
if they did have babies, that would be a really interesting type of bird.
That would be
penguin
cool.
ostrich thing, huh?
Oh, it's kind of a bit of a horror movie
Yeah.
image. So let's get back to the cuckoo and talk about this fascinating bird. So yes, they're not known to be the best parents. They can trick other birds into raising their young, into being the parents to the cuckoo's children or babies. How does this happen? It says a female cuckoo is known to leave its egg in another nest for the unknowing host bird to feed and raise as its own.
What a trickster.
So it would be like breaking into your neighbor's house and leaving your baby there, and your neighbor would come home and go, "There's an extra baby here. I must have forgotten I had it. I will take care of it as my own."
Let's feed it with tons of corn.
That's right. The cuckoo just gets pregnant, has an egg, and then that's it. And this other bird that it's tricked will raise that young. Oh, here's another way it can get out of being a parent. The female cuckoo might also remove a host egg so that its own baby can get more food.
So not only are they tricking these other birds, they're also getting rid of that other bird's real babies.
That's
and
it.
Real eggs so that their baby can get more food. How treacherous. And get this, there's more. Other times, the newborn cuckoo will push the eggs or chicks out of the nest. Get out of here. I want your mom all to myself.
That's right.
How terrible.
That is pretty neat, pretty mean.
All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Jeff 老师刚刚聊到 cuckoo 这个字当形容词呢，有两个意思。第一种就是指傻的、愚笨的或是疯狂的，它的意思就跟 silly 或是 crazy 差不多。那么第二种可以表达热衷的、热切的，这时候意思就跟 enthusiastic 差不多。好，布谷鸟呢，除了它的叫声之外，还有其他明显的特点。其中一个特点就是它会骗其他的鸟类来养自己的幼鸟。母杜鹃会把蛋留在另外一个鸟巢里面，让没有察觉的鸟主人把那个蛋当作自己的幼鸟来喂还有抚养。而且母杜鹃也有可能会移走那个鸟主人的蛋，好让自己的宝宝可以得到更多的食物。那有时候连这刚出生的杜鹃也很坏哦，它会把别人家的蛋或是雏鸟直接推出鸟巢外。好，文中的 newborn 是形容刚出生的或是新生的。那么单字 species 或是念作 species， 它表示物种。那这个字它的单复数同形。顺便补充一下，我们可以用 breed 来表达品种，通常是指动植物的品种。另外，刚刚 Jeff 老师谈到布谷鸟的恶劣行为的时候啊，他用到 trickster 表示欺骗者、骗子或是骗徒。那这个字是拼作 trickster。老师还用到 treacherous， 它是形容阴险的、背叛的或是不忠的。那这个字是拼作 treacherous。好，接回到课文中。
The cuckoo, not your average bird. So it's not surprising that cuckoos can have a bad reputation like they do in English. We call someone cuckoo when we want to say they're crazy, and a cuckoo in the nest signifies the presence of an unwelcome person. Similarly, cuckold, which comes from the old French word for cuckoo, refers to a man that's married to an unfaithful woman.
I don't think I have to go over it again. Cuckoos are terrible. Cuckoos, baby cuckoos, they're awful. So it's not surprising that cuckoos can have a bad reputation like they do in English.
Of course, these are birds. They're just doing what comes naturally, but when we look at them from our point of view, it does seem kind of evil. The mother cuckoos will kick out the eggs from another nest and leave their own, or even the babies will push the eggs out. Those little baby birds will get pushed out of their own nest so that the cuckoo can live there. It's not a nice thing to hear. It's not a nice thing to think. That's why they don't have a good reputation. Your reputation is what other people, what the public think of you, right? It might be an accurate, a good reputation. People think you're a nice person because you are. But if you lie a lot and people find out, well, then your reputation will go down because people will think they can't trust you very much. If you're a famous person, of course, your reputation is very important. If you have lots of fans and people think you're wonderful, good for you. You have a great reputation. Or people think good things when they hear your name. For example, he has a reputation for being a responsible worker. He's never been late. He always comes in on time. He always does his work. So that's what people think about him.
That's my opinion of him, and most other people hold that opinion of him as well. That's his reputation. Anyways, back to the word cuckoo. I kind of alluded to this earlier, okay? We call someone cuckoo when we want to say they're cuckoo, cuckoo, crazy. And you can also say this, a cuckoo in the nest. This phrase, a cuckoo in the nest, signifies the presence of an unwelcome person. Yeah, why is Bill here? He's a real cuckoo in the nest.
Oh, you mean he's someone you don't want to trust, but he's part of a small group. He's close to you, but maybe you should be a little careful about that person. This, of course, refers to cuckoos pushing eggs out of nests. Don't trust them. Similarly, cuckold, which comes from the old French word for cuckoo, refers to a man that's married to an unfaithful woman. Oh, very scandalous and shocking. So if a man's wife is running around and seeing other men behind his back, then we might say that that man is a cuckold, or we could also say they're being cuckolded.
Yes.
I've heard it used as an adjective too. So
poor guy.
Your wife is cheating on you.
Yeah, yes, what a poor guy. He's being cuckolded. He's married to an unfaithful woman. Yes, if you are unfaithful in this sense, you're not loyal. You're not loyal to your spouse. You cheat on them. Even though you're married to that man, you see other men on the side. You're unfaithful. By the way, the word unfaithful is an adjective. We've got an example sentence. Mary broke up with her unfaithful boyfriend. So there you go. Sometimes ladies are unfaithful, but boys are just as bad. All right, everyone. That's it for today's lesson, but don't go away. We'll have more cuckoo fun after this cuckoo message.
刚刚说到杜鹃鸟很坏，会偷偷把小孩放到别人家给人家养，还会把人家家里的小孩赶走，让自己的小孩可以得到最好的照顾。那因为这样的行为，杜鹃鸟在英文里面就有不好的名声，像 cuckoo 可以用来形容一个人不理智，表示他傻傻的。那 a cuckoo in the nest， 鸟巢里面的杜鹃鸟，这个用语是用来表达在场有一个不受欢迎的人。还有 cuckold 这个字 ，cuckold 它可以当名词或当动词。当名词呢，是指被戴绿帽的男人，也就是说这个男人的妻子出轨不忠。它也可以当动词来表达给什么什么戴绿帽。那这个字跟杜鹃有什么关系呢？它其实就是来自古法语的杜鹃。好，再来看到两个单字 reputation。Reputation 是名词，表示名誉或是名声。那么我们可以用 faithful 来形容忠诚的、忠实的，在前面加上否定字首 un， 就会变成我们课文里面的 unfaithful 表示不忠诚的。刚刚老师在解释单字时用到 spouse 这个字 ，spouse 表示配偶，它是拼作 spouse。那老师还有用到 scandalous， 它是拼作 scandalous。这个字呢是用来形容令人震惊的、令人反感的，也就是在丑闻 scandal 这个字后面加上 ous。好啦，以上是这个讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有两个，第一个是 while 当连接词的不同用法，第二个是句型 It is not surprising that 主词加动词。我们先来学 while 当连接词的不同用法。 第一个呢，它是表达而或是然而，那是用来带出对比的情况，像是我喜欢吃蔬菜水果，而我哥喜欢吃肉，那这时候你就可以用 while 来呈现对比咯。好，那么第二种是表达当什么什么的时候，那么这个意思就相当于 when， 它是用来引导时间副词子句，像是当我在看小说的时候，我哥在打电动，这时候你就可以用 while 来表达这两件事的时间关系。那么第三个是表示尽管或是虽然，意思就跟 although 或是 though 差不多，像是虽然他吃的少，但他吃的都是高热量的食物，那这时候你就可以用 while 来呈现这个转折的语气。好，接着我们就来实战演练咯，用2个例句来考考大家句子里面 while 是什么意思。第一句 The phone rang while she was cooking dinner。好，那么前半句他是说电话响了，后半句说他在煮晚餐。那同学们就猜猜看句子里面 while 是什么意思呢？电话响跟煮晚餐有没有对比？没有吧。它有没有转折的语气？也没有吧。所以呢，它是指当什么什么时候，也就是说，当他在煮晚餐的时候，电话响了。好，第二句 While Brian likes to travel with his friends, his brother prefers to travel alone。好，那么前半句他说 Brian 喜欢跟朋友一起旅行，那后半句说他哥哥喜欢独自旅行。同学们猜猜看句子里面 while 是什么意思呢？好，跟朋友旅行跟独自旅行这是对比的情况，所以 while 在这边我们就可以把它翻译成而。Brian 喜欢跟朋友旅行，而他的哥哥喜欢独自旅行。好，最后我们来学 It is not surprising that 主词加动词。那这个句型里面的 it 它是虚主词，用来代替后面的 that 子句，那就是用来表达说 that 子句所描述的事情并不令人意外，不令人惊讶。例如 He's the fastest runner in the world. It is not surprising that he won 3 gold medals at the Olympics. 他是世界上跑得最快的人，他在奥运拿到3面金牌，并不令人意外。好，另外我们也可以用 It is no surprise 加上 that 子句来表达相同的语义。那么这个句型里面的 surprise 是当名词，用来表达令人惊讶的事。好，同学们如果有看哆啦 A 梦，一定知道大雄数学考0分一点也不令人意外，这是几乎每一集都会出现。那我们就可以照这样的例句 It is no surprise that he got a 0 on the math test. 他数学考0分，并不令人惊讶。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
同意别人说的话，别只会用 I agree， 还可以怎么说？欢迎收看就爱讲英文，我是悠悠，
我是 Jay。
刚刚我们要没错，嘿呀，这个英文要怎么说？
同意别人的时候是吧？哈，英文怎么说呢？You've got that right。That's for sure。3 Well said。4 I couldn't agree more。
今天的主题很简单，但是也很重要，对不对？
非常重要，对，因为呢，我们如果遇到一个非常喜欢讲话的人，我们只要在旁边打枪，直接说，对，对，那也不
好敷衍，
对，这样总得讲点话嘛，对不对？
对。
英文呢，我们可以说 You are
right，You're
right，You're right， 或者是 You've got that
right，You've got that right，You're
right，
你说的对
，You got that right，
哦，好对，真的，
对。那我们还可以说什么 ？That's for sure，That's
for sure，
真的哈 ，That's for sure， 或者是呢
，Indeed，
啊 ，Indeed 是的确，就是真的，你好漂亮哦。
Indeed，
真的啊，或者是 true， 对，你妈把你生得真好啊。
Oh, that's true， 对。
okay。
那如果说对方讲的真的很好，我们很赞同，你说的太棒，加1给赞。
加1赞，你可以说 well
said，well
said，well said，well
said，
说得好。这个 SAID 这个字呢，发音上要注意哦。是 sad 的那个音。好，那为什么要讲到这个呢？因为 SAY 怎么念 ？say， 但是 SAY 加上 s 之后变成 says， 不是 says， 很多人会念成 says， 所以这边
says，
对，容我这个碎念一下 ，well said，
well said，
OK，said。
那我们还没有更常用的一个单词
有啊，agree。
？Agree。
对，agree 我们可以补充一下好吗？
补
哎
充。Agree。
agree 后面呢，你可以加东西啦。
agree 什么
加什么 ？agree with 人
？Agree with
somebody about 或者是
something
on something。对，比如说呢，我对于这个你关于我们大家都需要改变这件事情非常同意。我可以说 I agree with you on the need to change。
I agree with you on the need to change。
对，对于这件事情呢，我跟你这个
要
同意。
同意，我们都要改变，对不对？
对。
直接用这个接 on，
对
不对
，on something， 或者是呢，比如说你可以说 Can we agree on the date？
？Can we agree on the date？
好，就是 agree 后面直接加 on， 就同意一件事情。我们可以约定一个日期吗？我们可不可以调一个时间出来？Can we agree on a date？
可是我们常常会用什么 agree with you， 那后面一定是只能接人吗？
agree with 后面只能接人吗？不一定，你也可以接事情。比如说呢，I agree with every word you've just said。你刚刚讲的每一句话，每一个字句，
我都同意。
对 ，I agree with every word you've said, you've just said。这样。
可是有时候我们会听到什么 couldn't agree more with you。
OK， 就是字面上很奇怪，
对，
字面上就是我没有办法，
不能同意再更多，那到底是同意还是不同意？
不能同意再更多。比如说同意在这里，没有办法再继续同意上去了，
哦，
就是非常同意，非常同意。
对
，I couldn't agree more with you。
I couldn't agree more
With you，
with
这个
you
with you 可以拿掉，就是 I couldn't agree more。
I couldn't agree more。所以呢，接下来我们要来看 live action。
I couldn't agree more。
Yeah。
I think Jennifer Lawrence is the prettiest woman on the planet。
You got that right。
And
I think Benedict Cumberbatch is the most charming man on earth.
That's for sure. I love his performance in Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.